Oi, crikey, I think I seen a water buffalo. Let's poke it with a bomb.
Poke it with a bomb. Hey, you got it. Surprisingly.
I got prime meat.
Sweet.
Is there a shiny?
It's very prime.
Damn. Okay. So,
like Optimus.
things happened. Stuff was done. And, we're back to Abe climbing a waterfall.
Sweet. It's the same episode.
Yep, same episode. Got any interesting stories, Jake?
Fuck. Nah.
Wow. You're helpful.
I know, right? Let me think. But,
We lead very interesting lives here on Blow 'em Up Games.
well, I mean, like, I could talk about my back injury. I mean, that's fun, right?
Oh, the one you got from karate?
Yes.
I don't think many people... Well, actually, the people that watch this channel know that you take karate.
Well, it did.
Yes. But hey, you know, for the people that don't know,
Yeah.
why don't you explain why your back's a piece of shit? While I climb this goddamn waterfall.
Alright, well, in 6th grade, I was taking my little exams to become a black belt, which we call screenings.
They're like pre-exams, right?
Yes. And then at one of them, the big, like, head honcho of karate's son was hosting it. And, I guess he didn't like me because he was like, I'm gonna use you as an example real quick. And then he did a takedown on me very hard onto the floor. That sucked. And then the next day I fell on black ice.
Oh, you fell... Oh, the black ice thing.
Yes.
Right.
Under a bus.
Well, the bus part sounds worse.
Well, the bus didn't hit me, it was stopped. I was trying to get on the bus and then I slipped. But, because of the combination of both of those things, or one or the other, I don't know which, I now have a pinched nerve in my back called sciatica. As the doctors tell me.
It sucks.
I know, right? But it doesn't impair me, it just sucks.
I can still do things and live a normal life. It's just painful.
I'm just in constant pain all of my life.
Wah, wah, wah.
How about the time you tore your growth tendon?
Oh my god, that was funny as hell.
Hey, I wasn't there for that.
No, you weren't either of the times that it happened, because it happened several times. Which is probably the best part. Also, I love the fact that this is the exact same fucking waterfall that I climbed before.
Oh my god.
So, I also took karate.
That's how we met.
That is indeed how we met. We did not meet in school. We met when we were knee-high to a grasshopper, taking karate lessons.
Yeah. I don't remember which belt it was, but anyway, continue.
We were like mid-level at that point. Probably. Where the fuck is the tower? Real quick. I gotta... Okay. Tower's over there.
Yes.
So... why have I not stamped it?
I think it was stamped until you got there and started climbing it, and then the
Right.
stamp went away.
That would make sense. I'm gonna see if I can climb this wall. Anyway, so I tore my... what happened is I was, sparring at the time. And we're pretty well padded up when we're sparring.
Yes.
Because we don't really hold back. So what happened was I was sparring... God, our stories are mildly similar. I was sparring with my teacher at this point, who has had participated in tournaments and like won tournaments in sparring.
Yes.
So I was just fucking around with him. I was a black belt at the time, I believe. Either that or a brown belt.
Yeah. I think it was high.
It was pretty high, because otherwise I wouldn't be sparring against him. He'd just cream me. Which he did. He was fairly good at it. He was really quick on his feet. One of his key tactics that he used was to blitz you. So he just like fucking charged the shit out of you. So he'd try to hit you before you could react. Which kind of worked. Motherfucker, are you serious? I fucking had that. I pressed the A button and it didn't fucking press it, and now I'm upset.
Anyway.
So he charged me, and it kind of worked, but I pulled my leg up to fucking kick him away, and I planted it straight in his gut. Like, at the end of it, he said, oh, that was a good shot. Because he fucking felt the shit out of that. Because, of course, being a higher level, he wasn't wearing, like, a chest protector. So I hit him straight in the gut. It was so satisfying until I looked down at the mat and realized I was bleeding. So what had happened when I kicked him is my big toe, I planted it, but he was coming at me with so much force that when I kicked him, he like moved me back and my big toe rolled under my foot and it tore the growing plate in between, like on the first joint, essentially. It sounds terrible. It's essentially like, think the nail on your big toe, being pulled out of the joint. Essentially. It's kind of similar to what it was like.
Oh, jeez.
Which it didn't feel that bad at the time because we were sparring. And there's a lot of adrenaline when you're sparring. So I was in the middle of my next bout. And I was like, I'm bleeding. I need to like not be here. I need to like go sit down. So I went to sit down and then I realized, oh, yeah, that kind of hurts. Oh, that hurts a lot.
That hurts a lot.
I should probably, yeah. So I ended up going to the hospital. And I was on crutches for, fuck. No arrows, ice arrow. Well, I could bomb arrow it. I was on crutches for about a couple weeks.
Yep.
And, wow, that was actually more effective than I thought it would be. I was on crutches for like a couple weeks. Ooh.
Whoa.
I figured I would try it. So I was on crutches for a couple weeks and I wasn't really able to spar at that point. So what I ended up doing, I was on crutches, which was fun for recess time because people kept taking my goddamn crutches in middle school.
Oh, jeez.
I have to chase out, like hobble after them. It was really pathetic. By the way, it worked.
Yay.
I did it.
Finally.
Progress was made.
Only took 5 episodes.
So essentially, yeah, right. So essentially, I went back to karate after I healed, and I was sparring one of the larger guys. Exact fucking same thing happened. Like he blitzed me, I kicked him right in the gut again, planted it firm, fucking tore it open again. Like straight up blood on the mat again. Just like, damn it, Dave. We can't leave you alone anymore. You're just gonna bleed all over the place.
They were like, you were like, God damn it.
Yeah, I was really fucking pissed at myself. I was like, I can't believe this happened again. Mildly upset at this. Except not so mildly. Actually really kind of perturbed. Really kind of perturbed. So that was a fun experience. That was a fun 2 experiences
of course
of my life.
Yeah, it's so great. It's so
I got
wonderful.
to the top of the tower though.
And I also remember watching yeah, awesome. Anyway. Saw someone get injured. One of the instructors this time got injured.
Oh yeah.
He was doing one of his forms that he made up. And he kicked so hard he tore his hamstring.
Oh my god. Wow. I'm too strong for my own good.
Like he kicked, you could hear a pop,
Oh, when you hear a pop, fuck.
I thought it was
dude.
his uniform.
Nope. Okay, in his defense, like, those uniforms popped pretty well.
Yes.
That was kind of the point of them. Shit, though, dude.
But then he planted his foot and he was like, oh, shit.
And just whoomp. Just the most anticlimactic, well, that's probably not good.
And then, like, days later, like, he showed, like, where the injury was. It was just purple.
Oh, that sucks. Oh, that sucks.
Just like, oh, man.
That
This is a
really
pretty gross
sucks.
episode.
Yeah.
Mine wasn't that gross.
Abe and Jake talk about their fucking
Injuries.
work injuries.
I
Not
know.
work injuries.
Not work injuries.
No. It felt like work. God, they put us through fucking hell.
Yeah.
I wouldn't take it back, though. That's some good times.
I do have a work-related injury, I guess.
Oh, jeez.
Well, other than being cut by everything but a knife.
Ah, the spoon! Why?
Oh, I got cut by a slice of pizza.
A slice of pizza?
A slice of pizza.
Wow. Interesting.
But, probably my worst, my second worst one,
Fuck.
was, like, we were in a rush, and there was also, like, 100 pizzas we had to get out. We can
Ooh.
only fit 5 in an oven at a time.
Yeah.
So, I was pulling stuff out of the oven, and as I was getting a pizza, like, my arm hit the top of the oven, and it was, like, planted there for a good couple seconds, and it cooked my arm.
Oh, ah! Like, did you hear the sizzle?
There was a little sizzle, yes.
Oh, that's so bad.
But I kept going.
Oh, why would you keep going? That's terrible.
It's like, we need to get these out.
You're such a... You're... Oh.
And then they sent me home.
Yeah, no shit.
And then the second one, my worst injury is, doesn't sound as bad, I guess, but...
Felt bad.
Oh, my manager at the time refused to hold the ladder for people when they're on top of ladders.
Oh my god, that's not acceptable.
And I was changing a light fixture, and I fell because no one was holding the ladder.
Oh, jeez.
And part of the light fixture, like,
broke?
cut open my cuticle
Oh,
on my thumb.
That's, it's not bad, but it's annoying as fuck.
So there was a lot of blood.
There was blood everywhere.
And I had like I had like half an hour left on my shift.
Oh.
But I was like,
Well,
I'm going home.
by the way, fuck this shit. Bye.
Just like, I am bleeding a lot. I'm not going to be useful for the next half an hour.
Oh, fuck.
I am going out of this building.
Right.
So that was fun.
Yeah.
She was pissed.
She was pissed.
Yep. Fun times. Yeah, that was probably the worst one because I get burned a lot, so but that one actually
So
left
hang
a
on,
mark.
hang on, real quick.
What?
You get burned a lot. This is the guy who fucking while I'm standing there goes to take a pizza out of the oven without a fucking hot pad. Like one of those frozen pizzas.
Yes.
When I saw that, I was just like, what the shit, dude?
Well, we put them on a rack at work, and then we pull the pizza to get them into boxes. It's not that much different. Just don't touch the metal bits and you're good.
I love that. Just don't touch the metal bits. It'll be fine. It's kind of like whenever I open up a printer what they do in printers is a lot of the time, because in the printers that I work with are laser printers. So a lot of the time shit gets real goddamn hot there, because essentially they have to melt physical material onto the page, like toner onto the page, and shit gets real hot. So they coat the they color certain pieces within the printer blue, so you know which parts to touch, so you don't burn yourself.
Yeah.
Because that shit's hot.
You ever wonder why printer paper's like really warm when it once it comes out of the printer?
Even on inkjet printers, it's still kind of warm, but it's not nearly as hot as what fucking laserjet printers can get, because that shit's hot.
Oh, you got a Korak.
Yeah, I did. It's the same thing as the apple thing that I had to do in the forest.
Oh, nice. Except it's with durian.
Hardy durians. Luckily, there's like a fucking assload of durians over here.
I know.
Also, do you want to go see the dragon? Because it's almost morning.
Well, unfortunately, we're gonna have to end the episode.
Ooh. Maybe you guys will see it in the next episode.
Yeah, probably.
We'll see if I can actually get there in time.
Bye.